So here we are with episode 4 of Villainess Level 99. I may not be the hidden boss, but I'm not the Demon Lord. And I presume the subtitle is now going to come into play with what last episode ended on with, I believe it was Alicia, who just goes up to Yumiella and is just like, "Are you the Demon Lord?" And I assume that's the one reason why Alicia is a little wary of Yumiella. So we'll just have to see how this continues in this episode. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you dislike it, dislike it. I do have my full length up on Patreon and early access in the YouTube memberships. Other than that, let us get started. Says that out loud. How does Alicia know? That's what she's surprised about. Has the prince been talking about it? Edwin, of course. Barely a week after they first met. Our communications are level 99. Is he implying it? Okay. Just because she uses dark magic? Come on now, Alicia. And the black hair? The black. Yeah, why you out here assuming shit, huh? Oh shit, here comes the prince. We're here, everything's alright. The fuck, dog? Yeah, but he's spreading this. And now everybody in this place knows. Oh, there she is, saying the subtitle. But I'm right here. What does that make me? You're gonna awaken in 2 years! Yeah! You're gonna start doing evil stuff! Yeah, you're trying to act tough, bro? Even if she isn't the Demon Lord, you fucking saying that will just push her to be friend with the Demon Lord at that point. She needs to get stronger. Damn. Really pulling herself as the pillar. Into whenever you have time and kill as many as you can. The simple method of grinding. You need to fight solo. Gotta get all the EXP, bro. You gotta take it one at a time. You can't just fucking shove all this in their fucking head. Can you write up a manual? Mm-hmm. In a dark type dungeon. No! Are you joking? Are you trying to kill us? The dark cave. The dark type dungeon. Rip. She was reincarnated like me. Just watching her. Fucking stalking her, dude. Just hanging outside the window. Dude, that cat's got a big head. Except for you? Of course, because the prince, yeah, the prince are basically keeping her away from everybody. Pet the cat? It's that dark, intimidating aura. Oh? Patrick? It's not that it ran away from me. I let it get away. Yeah, exactly. I was in control of this situation. Jesus Christ, you're just causing... Started on Edwin's route? Yeah. Oh? Oh. The important question. She isn't a demon lord. That's what you see her as? Damn, you can't even see her face? All she sees is the darkness. The cat. Thing is fighting the demon lord. Wow, what a main character thing to say. Is it me or were those windows misaligned? Oh, that's it. Ronald. Oh, that's the guy. Yeah, what happened to him? He resigned. Just casually, like, just resign? Oh, that's that's what the king said to... The king said that he sent somebody over. Yeah, and also the entire class knows now, too. Wasn't always? What? Yeah, what's causing him to be unstable? You? Yeah, now just... Yeah, a bunch of fucking sore losers. It's a lot of sugar. Oh my god, he just keeps adding it. It's gonna be more sugar than drink. On the administrative side. I mean, she's level 99. What is there really to teach her, huh? Yeah. So you're just here to make sure that they're safe? With the Central Nobles. Okay. Oh, she wants the part of that? I wonder what potions taste like. Has it got a flavor? Too inefficient. But they're just out here fighting small monsters. Everybody gotta share. It's efficient, but it's, you know, it's a little too risky and dangerous for other people. I'm just gonna call monsters over. I was going to say, I'm like, she is on the administrative side, so, you know. Alright, fucking get to work! Damn, look at him getting right into a leadership position. Damn, dude, really upping their game here, dude. Look at that, you guys gain way more XP. No, he just said it. He Next. Dude, a wave just keeps coming. She said, standing there by the monsters. Yo, when you get carried. Yeah, now go stab him. Come on now. Oh, he just goes in and tests it. for them. Oh my god, what a fucking wound. Holy shit. Oh, you even fix his clothes. Really, just putting him as the experiment. Oh my god. Ooh. She just keeps calling. I don't really fucking get him, dude. How many levels do you guys get just from this one class alone? Oh my god. Okay, we got to see, Patrick. Honestly, his voice is a little deeper than I expected, but it's whatevs, you know? God, I love that backlighting. It's so good. Still a very cute ending with, Eleonora and everything. But alright. Well, we're just gonna get right back to the center. Alright, so that was episode 4 of Villainess Level 99. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. You know that I always like talking to you guys. For me, I thought that this was a pretty nice episode. We got to see a little bit more of Alicia and the fact that the way that Alicia sees Yumiella is probably the same way as all animals see Yumiella. It's just a big ball of darkness, and they're just like, whoa, you know, their animal instinct takes over. And then and the instinct is telling them, you need to get the fuck away from here. So, understandable why Alicia is so wary of Yumiella when she's so nice to everybody else. And then there's also the fact that Edwin is just saying this out loud to everybody, that the Demon Lord is coming in 2 years, even though this is supposed to be a top secret thing. So it's just like, and you know, like, as with what that guy said, Ronald, he said that the 3 boys haven't really been acting the same when now that Yumiella is here. So it seems like there's just other secrets that even Yumiella doesn't know, even though she's played the game many times and she knows, you know, these routes and everything. There's still secrets that she doesn't know, and I really enjoy that. And, you know, again, it just flesh out this world instead of just it being like a 2D game. Anywho, here we are in the beginning with Alicia saying straight up, "Are you the Demon Lord?" Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, what were you expecting, Alicia? If you're asking this, are you the Demon Lord? What if Yumiella is just like, oh, you figure out my identity, I guess I'll kill you now, you level 1 dummy? Like, what? This is like a fucking chihuahua coming up to a giant dog and barking at it. Yumiella was surprised by this because she didn't expect Alicia to know that the Demon Lord is coming back. She's not supposed to know. It's this whole secret stuff. And Alicia just straight up says, oh, Ed said that he was, that the Demon Lord is coming back in 2 years. And even though Edwin says that the Demon Lord is coming back in 2 years, he didn't really imply that Yumiella is the one. So it's just Alicia going off on her own and just accusing Yumiella that she is, in fact, the Demon Lord. Alicia is out here accusing Yumiella because of her black hair, because she's level 99, and because she has dark magic, which, you know, it sounds like it could fit the Demon Lord. But even Edwin is just like, no, my dad says that she's not the Demon Lord, and she's, my dad wants her to fight with us against the Demon Lord, so, you know, she can't be, and all that jazz. But but as we learn later on, right, Alicia does not see Yumiella the same way as everybody else. Obviously, if you've been watching my reaction and watching the discussions and everything, these 3 boys just infuriate me to no fucking end. And, like, this part is no better, right? So like, Yumiella is just telling Alicia about, like, hey, just because you assume this doesn't mean that I'm the Demon Lord, right? And it's like, that's totally fine, that's totally whatever. And suddenly, Edwin and the boys come in and just like, oh, what have you done to Alicia? How dare you go and bully her and whatnot? Like, bitch, like, you cannot fucking leave her alone for 1 fucking second, alright? Like, whatever, you guys care about her or whatnot, but, like, there's the issue of, like, you're being a little bit too overprotective of her, and, like, how is she supposed to do anything else on her own? I mean, she seems like she's doing things else on her own, but, like, seems like she's always with, like, one of the boys, and even Yumiella makes mention that, oh, Alicia seems like she doesn't have a lot of girl space friends, because the boys kind of are always hanging out with her, and I would assume, I mean, we saw they do have a reputation on them, and if you're hanging out with, like, the most popular boys in school and you're a girl, it means that the other girls are gonna be really jealous of you, and they don't want to be your friend, because that's just how that goes. And also, the boys are just constantly around her all the time, so it's really hard for the other girls, for anybody else, to even try and talk to her, because she's now elevated in such a high position, when in the game, she wasn't supposed to be at this position already, right? What caused this was Yumiella, which also really... I'm like, Yumiella is the person who told you guys to go fucking, to go and fucking... not take care of her, but, you know, just to go to her. And now y'all are just... whatever. Alright? Whatever. This whole fucking... anytime these boys come out, I just fucking hate them with a passion, but for some fucking reason, I really, really hate Oswald. I hate him. This guy sucks. Edwin, I mean, I still hate him too, but he's okay. He's alright. It's not as bad as Oswald. I just... fuck Oswald. Fuck that guy. He sucks. Anyway, something is going on with the story, going on with the world, because Edwin is just out here saying it to everybody in this room about how the Demon Lord's going to return in 2 years. It's, again, supposed to be a big secret, but now, like, a bunch of other people know, and they're going to spread that secret too, unless the school somehow got them to shut the fuck up about it. I don't know. But consider that the secret is now out of the bag. Yumiella decided that this is a great idea to start training them for the Demon Lord. She even tried to egg them on a little bit. She's just like, yo, I'm level 99, so, like, if you guys want to defeat me, you gotta get stronger. But then she's just like, whoa, what if I show them my method to becoming stronger? She still didn't fucking catch it in the last episode when she was telling the king and everybody else in that court on how to level up. She's just over here like, come on, man, it's just the basics of the basic. Just take off your fucking safety amulet, fight in the face of death, and fight some more. And then you just keep grinding, guys. What? It's so simple. It's so funny. She just thinks that it's the most basic shit. And, like, maybe it could be the most basic shit if you actually teach them step by step, instead of just going and being like, all right, here's all the things that you need to do, put that in your brain and remember it for when you're going out to train and whatnot. Unfortunately for her reputation, which was kind of a bit on the up and up in the last episode, she sunk it all down again by giving this training instruction, and everybody in that room who hears her say that, it's just like, the fuck is this shit? Yeah, take off my safety amulet? We cannot have that shit. With that scene over, Yumiella now suspect that Alicia is reincarnated as well. Maybe that's why she has this idea that Yumiella is the demon lord, or maybe she had also, if she was reincarnated, maybe she had also played the game, but she doesn't have enough information like Yumiella does. As she listens to a conversation between Edwin and Alicia, she comes to the conclusion that Alicia isn't reincarnated, but she does see something different in Yumiella, possibly because of her light magic. And, you know, that just clicked in Yumiella's head with Alicia and the cat and stuff, right? I skipped over the scene with the cat, but, you know, Yumiella's like, ever since I've been come into this body, all the animals have hate me. And then we also see Patrick, who was just watching her and whatnot, so there's that, right? Patrick was watching her throughout this whole thing, but towards the end of this episode, we get to see actually Patrick talking to Yumiella. I do like this scene though. I just thought it was funny in terms of like, Edwin's just like, what makes you think that she's the demon lord? Alicia, you know, just because she has black hair, is level 99 and can use dark magic, doesn't mean that she's the demon lord. There's just something about it. It's just so funny. She might fit the criteria, but she's not the demon lord, alright? I will say, my hatred for these boys kind of also bring down Alicia as a character for me as well. It's unfortunate. I do like Alicia's type of character, but you know, if this is the crowd that she's hanging out with, even if she doesn't really know, yeah, again, the boys, they're nice to her, right? They're just mean to Yumiella, and as Yumiella is the main character, right? It's a little infuriating, it's a little frustrating. But consider that Alicia kind of just comes in with this baseless, well, I mean, I don't know. She had something in the whole criteria stuff, right? But like the fact that she just comes in front of everybody and just fucking says that, it's just like, all right, Alicia. Maybe, well, she is afraid of Yumiella, so like maybe she doesn't want to be alone with Yumiella, and that's why she confronted her in front of everybody. Understandable. And as I mentioned back in this scene, I just hate the way that they coddle her. Like, she's just out here just having a conversation with Yumiella. Maybe she's a little intimidated because of the way that she sees Yumiella, sure. But Yumiella isn't fucking fighting her or anything. And also the boys have, like, a bad idea of her already. So, like, yeah, they're gonna be over... again, it's just a whole overprotectiveness, and they're just coddling her like a fucking baby or some shit. Really grinds my gear. But in the next scene, we are introduced to Ronald, who has replaced Adolf, I believe. I wrote the name Adolf in here, but I didn't write anything else in there. But I assume Adolf is the principal? If not, then whatever. Ronald has replaced the principal that we saw before. He just happened to resign and everything, but we did learn from the king that he was going to send somebody over to make sure that Yumiella's life at school is going to be okay. So here we are with this guy who has a fake smile. Yumiella can't really read him, and there's just something about this Ronald guy that really irks her. Probably because of his smile, or his fake smile, and also, you know, I just said it, so... I just said, I'm just repeating myself, I'm just over here. Anyways, Ronald did say that the three boys have been acting stranger than usual, and it's because they've lived all their life thinking that they're all that. You know, they're thinking that they're that dude. And then Yumiella comes in and show them that they are, in fact, not those dudes. So they're very upset, you know, they're being sore losers because of Yumiella, and I feel like I kind of already mentioned it in the last episode, I believe, in the fact that they all live in very small worlds, very small reality, so they just can't accept it when somebody else outside of their reality coming in and just showing them that they are, in fact, not the best. Towards the end of the scene, Ronald says that they're going to have field lessons, and Yumiella is going to be on the administrative side because, lo and behold, a person who's level 99 doesn't exactly need field lessons. But also, did the king tell Ronald about, like, or I would assume not, right? The king probably didn't tell Ronald, if Ronald was there, about Yumiella's method to train and grind. Because, like, if they did know that, they probably wouldn't let Yumiella be a part of the administrative side. Ronald did mention that for the field lesson, they split the regional nobles and the central nobles, with the central nobles, I presume, having, like, less training-ish, because they're going to be more in the city and they're not going to be out and about killing monsters, so their training is not as rigid or strict, or not strict, but it's just not the same as the regional nobles. And Ronald did mention that because they're regional nobles, they would have different motives to train and level up, so it's just better to just segregate these nobles. But Oswald, William, and Edwin are getting their own training regiment, or Alicia, and I would assume Alicia would be there with them as well. And Ronald mentions that the plan is to get them to level 40 by the end of, before the Demon Lord is comes back, while Yumiella says that they need to be level 60 by the end of this because that's around the level as the Demon Lord. But then Ronald's just like, level 60? Right? The captain is level 60. There's no way they can get to level 60 within 2 years. And Yumiella's just like, bet. I'll get the entire class to level 60. When the Demon Lord comes, he doesn't know what's gonna hit him. This guy's hair got like one scruff right here. Like, he didn't fully brush his hair, or maybe he just woke up from a nap. The guy's eyes is closed all this time, but when Yumiella talks about like level 60, he opens his eyes. He opens his eyes and it's just like, oh, Adolf is the captain. Okay, I still don't know what the principal's name is. Okay, so Captain Adolf. That makes more sense in my head now. I don't know, but I feel like what irks Yumiella about this guy is that he seems condescending. What a peaceful field lesson this is, and they're throwing away too much power at some low-level monster, so it's inefficient, and with the teacher's protection too. They can't afford to endanger sons of royalty, but this is inefficient. So Patrick agrees with her in the fact that it's inefficient, and this is where we start learning a little bit more about Patrick in the fact that he had been in combat before, so when Yumiella takes out her horn and just calls the monsters in, he immediately gets into position. He gets into that leadership position, and he rightfully so gets mad at Yumiella for calling in the monsters, but Yumiella is just gonna be like, I don't understand what's going on. Why is he mad specifically? Oh, I know why he's mad. It's not because of me. Like, he literally says it in the beginning. He's just like, why did you toot that horn? Yumiella's just like, why is he mad at me? Eventually, Yumiella decided that she's just going to carry them. She's gotta call them in and then bind them so then they can just go and stab these monsters. Yo, dude, y'all getting fucking carried right now by this level 99. If, you know what, I would be pissed, but like in a different, for different reasons, right? It's just, but like only if I was in that world and I was also a gamer and I understand what she was doing. I would be pissed because I don't like because like when you're like you're in like an MMORPG or something, you're level 1 or level 5, you're just getting started, and then your friend comes in and they're like level 75 or some shit, and you know, just friends hanging out, but then they just start giving you shit, like giving you free shit, like free loot that's like extremely rare or whatever, right? They give you all these good stuff, and like, I get it, they're doing it because they want to help you and all that, but like, stop. I want to get these levels on my own, alright? Stop trying to fucking carry me, bro. That would be me within this group. But we continue to see how much Patrick isn't afraid of her, and compared to everybody else, he sees her as just a girl. Wow, who would have thunk? So here in this part with the Dark Bind, the students were afraid to come and attack because they presumed that the Dark Bind is gonna bind them if they attack. We've got Patrick, who just comes in to do it for them, right? He's the poison taster out here, okay? Just to say that there's no problem, this method is safe. Alright, now guys, just go in and stab these doggos. And then we have this scene where the doggo comes out of the bush. She's about to just punch it in the face, but this guy comes out just to get bit on. Very funny that, like, it doesn't look like its mouth is wrapped around his arm, but it shows that he's got, like, a really bad bite right afterwards. You know, it's alright. Jesus Christ, dude. What the fuck is this wound? Like, literally ripped his flesh, and you can just see his muscles. Oh my god. And so Yumiella asks, why did you jump in front of me? And Patrick, being the noble guy that he is just like, I thought you were in danger, so I came in to protect you. It's just as simple as that. And Yumiella has never had anybody really treat her like that. Oh my god. You treating me like a normal person? Whoa! So she gets a little embarrassed by that. And also with like the whole cat thing, right? Patrick also saw that other side of Yumiella. that nobody else really is able to see because they're too scared by her power. And again, Patrick's just over here. Whatever, you know? You just look like you need protection. I wasn't going to make mention of this whole other thing that I was going to talk about unless Patrick says it specifically. But for right now, he kind of just says you need to protect yourself better, and that overall, you just need to protect yourself better, and I just felt like you were in danger. So, like, that whole thing. And I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Right, as long as he doesn't go into other certain things. But since he hasn't, I'm not gonna say it. Other than that, I don't have too much else to say. Thank the fuck God. But, you know, they showcase what Yumiella and Patrick's relationship is going to be. And again, it's that typical, oh my god, you treat me like a normal human being, but instead of Yumiella being like the most popular girl and everybody treat her as such, it's the opposite, right? She's the girl that everybody fear, and Patrick just sees her as a normal human, a normal human person, is that what I was gonna say? A human being. Other than that, I assume Yumiella is gonna get taken off of the administrative side. Or maybe somebody's just gonna be here to just, you know, rein her in a little bit. Although, who can rein her in? Who, I wonder. But if I have anything else to say, I will write it in the description down below. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I will see you guys in the next episode.